All right, guys, welcome to Bolt Action 1944. Today I want to do a short tutorial on recce platoons. I know there's a lot of discussion out there about how they don't see any use for them, but I actually think they have a pretty good purpose. One of the things is you only have to take one infantry squad, and there's really no penalty, and it allows you for 10 points to upgrade any vehicle to a recce vehicle. And the only stipulation in the platoon is that you have to have enough transports in that platoon for all the men in the platoon. And if you only take, you know, just a headquarters and maybe one squad, and in British case, a forward artillery observer, you really don't need a lot of transports. But you can use these transports in other platoons. They don't have to be just for the recce troops. So that can be actually quite a bonus there. So what I want to do is kind of go over a little bit of an example of how you can use this recce platoon. And we're going to start out by one of the great ways is for the the M3 scout car. And a lot of guys like to take company commander. So he's bring him in experience, so he's cheap, but he's easy to get killed. So what I will do is I will put him in the scout car. Now, the scout car comes from the recce platoon. So for 10 points, I can keep him survivable. Pretty much in an armored car, he's not going to be too much in danger. Even if he takes a few shots from small arms fire, we're just looking at a few pins. With this +4 bonus, he's really not going to care about that. However, over here on the other side of the table, we have a Pack 38 that has a line of sight on this scout car. Now, if this was not a recce vehicle, that pack can hit this on a 3, and we're in big trouble because it's probably going to kill it, going to kill the company commander. If any other units are inside, I like to put Piat teams and bazooka teams in there too, because it allows them to move up and shoot as well. But okay, so let's say the pack rolls a 3 or 3 plus, hitting this vehicle. Or first we have to say they're going to target the vehicle. So we know there's a pretty good chance on a 3 plus that they're going to hit it. So I'm going to pull my dice. I don't have to run. I only have to get out of line of sight or improve my cover. So I have a couple options here. I can turn and go this way. No more line of sight. I'm still behind cover. And he's safe. Shot misses. My company commander is still basically in the same area, giving out his 12-inch bonus to everything in the area. Or I could even go, let's say I could turn and go this way. And then he's giving out his bonus here, units in there, still reaching over to, about here with his bonus. So it just has to be, it can be in advance and improve his cover. So there allows me to leave him there, knowing that if something shoots at it that can really kill it, boom, I can run out of the way. So that's one option. And then second, we have for Gurkhas. So with Gurkhas, now I'm taking a truck in the recce platoon. My Gurkhas are in the regular platoon. I have an 8-man squad of Gurkhas here in this truck. Now, let's say they haven't come on the board yet. Maybe I even hold them in reserve. At the end of the turn, I'm going to come on the very last dice, if I can, and make a run. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to make the turn, and I'm going to stop. Let's say right there. Even here, I could probably get to there. All right. Now, there's a medium machine gun team right there and a squad of Germans right there, right? So at the end of the turn, let's say the Germans get the first dice out of the bag and they shoot at this truck. Okay. Now all of a sudden I can, if I wanted to, I could recce to over here. I've only made an advance and they can no longer see me. So the next dice, I can take my guys out of the truck and start shooting. I could come over here and shoot at this machine gun team and kill it. And then the next turn, I could even assault these guys over here. I could run and assault that squad, or and what I'll do is I'll put most of my guys behind this building so that they have hard cover, right? So then the other option is, let's say I've moved up into the turn and I'm here with my guys, and at the beginning of the turn they want to shoot. I can do a lot of things. I can come back and get out of cover, line of sight. It just allows me to protect the truck from being shot at, and the guys inside won't take any hits. They can still get out at the end of the turn and shoot, and in the beginning of the next turn they'll be in position for an assault. So that's one way to make a unarmored transport survivable, just by adding 10 points to it. And then the next option is, let's say we're playing it's like a double envelopment where you have to get off the board. You get points for being in the enemy's deployment zone, and you get more points for getting off the board. So over here, I have a Jeep that I've put in my recce platoon, and I have loaded up, say, a light mortar and an officer. Or I could even put 3 officers in this Jeep. Okay. At the end of the turn, I'm going to come out and I'm going to get on this road, right? And I'm going to drive. I'm going to make a run move, and I'm going to get back on the road because we have some blocking terrain. But now I'm here. Okay. Beginning of the next turn, Germans get the first dice. They shoot at this recce vehicle. Well, guess where it's going? It's going off the board. Boom. I mean, I can even do that. Say I was way over here. Okay. At the end of the turn, I move up to here. And then, say the pack over there, he can see it from there. He can shoot at it. Okay. All I want is for somebody to shoot at me. Now I can make 48-inch run on this road, 2 turns. I can go up there, make a turn, and off the board. So in those scenarios, that recce is a good way to gather. Let's say you had 3 inexperienced officers in that Jeep. You got the Jeep and 3 guys. That's 4 units that just run off the table just because it's recce. So that is 12 points. You do that, and it's going to be really hard for your opponent to recover from that. And right now, see, the Jeep's back here. Can't be seen, can't be shot at. It's safe. The end of the turn, pull my dice, make a run up to there. They shoot at it. Even if they don't shoot at it, if I get the first dice, if they get the first dice and they shoot, I run off the board. If I get the first dice, I run off the board. Or I don't even have to. I can just hold that, use my dice for something else in the game, wait for somebody to shoot at it. The only problem would be is if the enemy had this road blocked with something, and in which case I would find an opening to come to here, right? And be right there. And then when they shoot at it, I can make a run across there. As long as I have a lane, I could be here and I could make one turn up, another turn, and then shoot off the table right where that microphone is. So that's how a recce platoon. And like I say, you're only spending 10 points per vehicle. And I think a lot of vehicles, if we could spend 10 points and make them recce, we'd probably do that through our whole army. just because it's great to have. Helps them survive. So that's how I think the recce platoon can actually work in this game. Post comments down there if you like what you're hearing, or if you got anything to say about it. I'd be glad to hear it. And guys, I'll be doing a battle report this afternoon with some British and Americans on this table here. So look for that in a little while. All right. Let's say like, subscribe to the channel. If I can get up to 50 subscribers, I can start doing some live battle reports. So I appreciate any support y'all give me. Okay, thank you.